Hi, this is Carissa and from Evergirl Living, and I just wanted to give you a quick tutorial on how to log in for the second time. So this is for anybody who's returning after the first time. And there's a few little things you do need to know about the Living Well Lab. So the first thing is that when we come in, we're going to go ahead and click on the login. It may be tempting to click right on the Living Well Lab itself, but we need to first go to the login because the other doesn't work as well. So right here, we have the username or email address. Mine auto-filled to my staff address. So I want to change that to my student login. So I'm going to go ahead and make some changes here. Yours will look a little different. And let me add my password. It always takes me a minute to remember my password. I don't know if anybody else is that way. Too many passwords. So now we go right to the two-factor authentication verification code. Now, if you remember from the other video that we have this to keep for your protection. There are a lot of hackers in these types of sites, and so having this prevents them from hacking and stealing our information. So you should have a code that was sent to you, but we can also click on resend code just to make sure. And I'm going to go ahead and go back to my inbox. And I need to probably refresh it. Yours may come pretty quickly. Or sometimes we get them on our phones as well. I don't know if anybody else gets that every once in a while. I actually got it to my phone quicker than I did my email account. So I'm going to go ahead and just click right back, and I'm going to enter my code. So I could cut and paste from the Gmail account, but mine came to my phone a little bit quicker. So I'm going to go ahead and just snag it from that. So I'm going to type in that number, and there we go. I'm going to go ahead and log in. All right, so we're going to let this load. And it takes us to the levels. There are several different levels that we can participate. These are just the packages that you have. You don't need to do anything with this. You've already purchased a package. So the only thing we need to do is go back to the Living Well Lab. So click on the Living Well Lab from the drop-down menu. And this will take us to our profile page or to the dashboard. And so here's our dashboard. It will tell us what classes that we're enrolled in, classes that we've completed. I haven't been enrolled in any classes yet. And I can also come in and change my profile. So if I go to settings, where that is, I can add a photo. I can add, make some changes, and it's all right here. So if you, just like a Facebook account, so you can add a picture of yourself, you can upload a cover photo. You can change your information here that you would like. You can add a little bio. You can change how you your name is displayed. So maybe you don't want your full name. Maybe you want to have just your username, which is your initials. And you can do all of that, and then you update the profile. So any of that information. And then once you have some classes, most likely you will have classes. I just haven't had my enrolled classes yet in there. But once you do, you can just take a class from there. So I'll make a little quick video on how to get started with your courses once we've completed that. All right. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.